Hello there, America. Hello, everybody all over the world who might come and check this out. I really don't have a set topic or anything like that today, but I just know I won't say things are getting crazy, but the heat is pumping up. You know, riots, peaceful protests are good to a certain extent, but I'm a firm believer that riots help. That's built in frustration that's coming from whites, it's coming from blacks, it's coming from everybody. The only thing America knows is finances, money, monetary dividends. That's the only thing America knows about is money. So therefore, I think the riots will serve his purpose because these are not black owned businesses they're destroying. Um, is these multimillionaires and billionaires business, Louis Vuitton, Gucci, O'Reilly's, people that have been silent. Hopefully, if you see yourself losing money, your buildings getting destroyed, hopefully these people speak up because why wouldn't you speak up? We're the same people when we need our car fixed. We go there and buy the parts. We go in your grocery stores. We do this. Our money is value, but our life is not. And that's the fucked up part about it. Black America, we're the top consumers out there, you know, being that we're not even a majority. But the only way we can deal with this, I think, is what's going on now. Be, because it's nothing here. It's nothing. You got to hit these people with money in their pockets to make them realize, the hope that they realize. But it should be human nature to know change should have been done. We don't have no business rioting or protesting now. Only thing we asking for is equality. What's wrong with equality? You know, these people, the politicians, the police, they're acting like we asking for something dire. We asking to borrow $1 million. We asking for 9 lives. We're not asking for that. We just want to be treated just like anybody else. Dylan Roof, who went in the church and killed 7 people, all them people, they took him to Burger King. He went to jail peacefully. You got Eric Gardner selling loose cigarettes. He got choked to death. You got George Floyd. He got kneed to death. You got Breonna Taylor. She was a first responder. She was an EMT. When you look at it, she was on their team to a certain extent, being that she was a first responder with the no knock warrant. They went there and killed her. No police still haven't been arrested for that. Like, racism is the worst thing. It's not only in America, it's in every country. Even if you go to Cuba, the dark skins get treated different. You go to Dominican Republic, you go to anywhere, those with a darker hue are always treated different, and peaceful protest is not been helping. Okay, some people say, oh, peaceful protests have helped. Yeah, what have peaceful protests led to? Giving us a right to vote. Okay, we got a right to vote. We got a right to sit on the bus, right? We still have no equal pay. Um, as far as housing, banking, the judicial system, none of that is still fair. Education system, none of that is fair. All we want is fairness. We want to be treated equal. We're human beings. We should be treated equal. That should be human nature. But again, it boils to the point about hate. Hate is not something someone's born with. Hate is taught, and it's taught very early. I've seen some before. People even teach their dogs to hate. You know, it might seem crazy, but look it up. It's true. You know, and peaceful protests, man. Peaceful protests have gotten us no motherfucking well. Nowhere, and it's gonna get us nowhere. You had to hit these corporations. They won't listen. They won't speak up. Do what you have to do. I'm not advocating violence, but I am advocating something much different than violence. I'm advocating do not turn the other cheek. And if you're silent and you're black, you dead ass wrong. If you're silent and you're white, you dead ass wrong. You know, everybody got their own way of protesting, whether you're out on the streets, you put up a video that's for the public because it's for the public. You know, it's going to reach a lot of people. We have to say something. Everybody has to say something, has to do something. This shit that's been going on should make anybody and everybody angry. And I mean angry. You know, and then a lot of times people at work, white people, they have black friends, but a lot of times that's where it stops, just at work. But no, we have to go home. We have to worry about making it home safe. A white parent never really has to worry about, is my child going to make it home safe from work or from school or this and that. These riots are a good thing. These riots are a great thing because something needs to happen, and it should be nonstop until change is made. Call the military in, call everybody you have to call in, do what you have to do because this government is not for us. The guy that's leading the government, he's not for us. He's not even for his people. He's for himself. Donald Trump uses his constituents. He uses his voters. He attacks fear. Their worst fear is not being superior. It should never be about being superior. It should always be treated equal. It should always be about being equal. The only thing a black man, a black woman wants, or Hispanic man or woman, they just want fair treatment. That's it. Just want to be treated fair. Like they act like we asking for a lot. We just wanted to be treated fair. We just want a fair shot. Who doesn't want a fair shot? Any person in their right mind wants a fair shot, you know. But it's something just hard to come by because how some people it's embedded in them since a kid to hate or not necessarily hate all the time, but just look down on other people and not care about other people who are different from you. But the only thing that makes us different is our skin color and the texture of our hair. Other than that, you strip the skin color and the hair away, we all the same people. We all human beings. We all human beings. And as humans, we're not gonna love everybody. We got not gonna like everybody. But as a human, we should hate no one. If someone's done harm to your family, that specific person, I do understand that. Somebody who preaches hate, it's not right to do that, And this old saying, "Oh, turn the other cheek." You turn the other cheek, they're gonna keep hitting you because they know there's nothing you gonna do. You're not gonna do anything. They know, oh, we gonna keep killing them. Oh, they might have a little silent protest, a little protest. They're gonna pick it. They're gonna have their signs, and after a week later, they forgot. And guess what? They're gonna kill the next nigga, and they're gonna kill them without any issues. Just I think if anybody's that has a different hue than us, a different complexion in this, if you will put yourself, literally put yourself in our shoes, you will see it. Some people just don't care, but I don't understand those who don't care when human nature, we're not bred off of hate, we're not born off of hate, we're not even born to love, we're born not to care. In the instance, we don't care what color your skin is. We don't care about your background until someone teaches us something and it's embedded in us. Like, you know, you're better than that person. That's a black person. That's a nigga. You're better than him. People are actually taught that. That's one of the crazy things about it. People are actually taught to hate. And some people actually, majority of people are taught as kids. But it's a lot of people, hatred has come at a later age. It may be somebody lost and trying to fit in, and they just need somebody, some type of sisterhood or brotherhood or whatever you want to call it, which is still no excuse. Once you're a certain age, you should know right from wrong, you know. And then it's a lot of like, especially Trump supporters. They're Christians, evangelical Christians, but you know what? It's a vast majority of them, a vast majority that do not like black people, or just a matter of fact, don't like anybody that doesn't look like them, which is kind of odd, but you're supposed to be living this godly life. And I don't understand, you know, maybe some things are not to be understood, but one thing should always be understood. Everybody deserves to be treated equally. If your son or your daughter can get arrested, and you know, he got arrested, but he's going to be okay. But then you have the other side. My son get arrested. Is he going to make it home? If he does make it home, is he going to be able to walk again? Is he going to be able to talk again? Is he going to be able to breathe again? It's called being black in America. Really, it's called being black in the world. But since America is this big capitalist, powerful country, it's it's more enlightened here. You know, the racism, the history here is crazy, from slavery to Jim Crow to the civil rights movement. You had the Watts riots in '92. You had a lot of things going on. You know, I ask that you like, share this video, subscribe. I'm just trying to give unfiltered content. You know, I just jump on here with no agenda except for equality. That's my only agenda, and to give my voice. That's it. You know, I'm here in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, down south. I'm just cooling. I don't hate many things, but I hate races and I hate Brussels sprouts and I hate the president of the United States. So that's three things I definitely hate for sure. So, you know, but there's a reason for all three of those feelings of hate, you know. Nobody's going to hate love. Love is love. It just, you know, you got to teach these kids young. You got to instill it. Like you teach your kids, this is strictly to white people, or you have to teach these kids at an early age, like you teach them the ABCs, multiplying, subtraction. You got to teach them tolerance. You got to teach them empathy. You have to teach them that everybody is created equal and everybody should be treated as a brother or sister until they show you otherwise. Every individual deserves the benefit of a doubt until they prove you wrong. But if you hate someone, you dislike someone, that should only be because something they did to you personally or affected you. But just hating somebody you don't know, you never met, you don't know their name, you don't know their history, you don't know their background, just to hate that person just because their skin color, it's nothing right about that. It's nothing Christ about that. And I'm not religious or nothing, but in America, a majority of all the races, they do call themselves Christians, evangelical Christians at that, and they do support Donald Trump. the president who's not even presidential. They have no moral compass, you know. Um, it's just crazy, man. It's been crazy. You know, used to be this saying that the revolution will not be televised. Well, it is being televised. That's the truth. And if it takes somebody burning down something or causing destruction, being peaceful hasn't helped. So what other option do they have? These polices are protected by a code of silence. And the thing about it, it's a lot of black officers that let this happen. Don't say nothing or don't do nothing. Why? 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 Hate. Hate is taught early in life. We should be teaching tolerance in school. We should be teaching basic human rights in school from a young age. Like we put an emphasis on math and English and all this. We supposed to be teaching about, I'm talking about real black history, you know, whether it's the contributions, because the only thing people they love talking about, George Washington Carver, Martin Luther King, those are the two people, Thurgood Marshall, but you got a lot of other black people that they could speak about too, but they don't like us speaking about them because they were not the type, they were not the anti-violent type. But sometimes violence is needed, destruction is needed for change. America is not perfect, it never will be perfect. But without the Civil War, guess what? This country will be way more fucked up than it is now. So hopefully, some of these big businesses that are getting destroyed, burned down, speak out because a lot of your consumers are black people that might not make it out your store or in your store. Our money is good, but our life is not. Everybody should be speaking up. Should have been speaking up years ago. Would it take a film? People know this been going on. So I'm gonna just end this here. Like, subscribe, share. Do what you want. I'll be back with more content. Again, I'm very new to this, so I'm just coming on here freelancing, just giving you direct thoughts. Nothing scripted. I'm just giving you my point of view from an everyday person, an everyday black male. And like I always say, it's AJ Cool out, and I'm out. Until next time, like, share, subscribe. I definitely will appreciate it. Comment as well.